Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I have a little history lesson for you folks today. The history lesson though is in 10 pandemics that rocked the world. The coronavirus. But this virus is next in the long line of pandemics that have shaken the world. Diseases and illnesses like the Spanish flu, Zika, cholera, smallpox, the bubonic plague, and Black Death have all wreaked havoc on societies and killed millions. First up on my list, the plague of Athens. 430 BC, it affected Libya, Ethiopia, and Egypt, and 1/3 of Athenians, between 75,000 and 100,000, were killed. Second up on my list, we have the Columbian Exchange in 1492. When the Spanish arrived in the New World, we call this hemisphere the Caribbean, that is what is noted as a New World when Christopher Columbus claimed that he discovered. But I don't know how he could discover something that was already inhabited. Anyway, lest we digress. They brought smallpox, measles, and the bubonic plague. This affected 99% of the indigenous population. Third on my list, we have the Zika virus in 2015. The Zika virus was a mosquito-borne virus affecting 1.5 million people in 68 countries. This virus led to babies being born with underdeveloped brains, also known as microcephaly. Fourth up on my list, we have Asian flu in 1957. This flu emerged in China, and after 5 months, it spread worldwide. It killed approximately between 1 to 2 million people. Yes, I know you must be saying, yes, China. So China seems to be at the center of every single pandemic. Fifth, we have the third cholera pandemic in 1852. This was the deadliest cholera outbreak. The affected countries were Africa, Europe, and North America. The outbreak reached its peak in 1854, killing over 23,000 people in the United Kingdom alone. 6. We have the Antonine Plague in 165 AD. This disease was considered an early appearance of, I think, what we call now is smallpox that spread across China and Rome. This disease killed up to 5,000 people a day and ultimately led to the decline of the Roman Empire. Seventh on my list, we have the plague of Justinian in 541 CE. This was the first outbreak of the bubonic plague, and that also claimed up to 5,000 lives a day. Once persons were infected, they could start counting down their last days because they died within 5 days. This plague devastated the Justinian Empire. Eighth upon my list, Everyone knows this one, the HIV AIDS virus in 1982. And this killed over 35 million people. Ninth on the list, we have the Black Death in 1347. This pandemic devastated Europe, killing about 25 million people, 1/3 of the continent's population. 10th, we have the Spanish flu in 1918. This killed over 50 million people worldwide. About 500 million people, or 1/3 of the world's population, were infected with this deadly virus. So, you could easily say that there are persons living today with the Spanish flu. We could easily say that. And 11th, last but by no means least, we have COVID-19 that originated in December 2019 in Wuhan. You can guess which country? China, right? China. This virus is also known as the SARS virus. The virus to date has resulted in more than 4.9 million infections and 323,000 deaths to date, and we are still counting. It has so far been reported on every single continent except Antarctica. Well, I don't know why it's not on Antarctica, but so far it's everywhere else. I'd like for you guys to drop your comments if you know of any other virus. But these are the viruses that rocked the world and brought the world to its knees, in my opinion.